Welcome back to Nonsense Reviews. Today's topic, this abomination. Orb 3D, a game developed by High Tech Expressions, who I've never really heard of.
So let's check the wiki. Wow, they actually had a hand in quite a few games. Mostly little kids games, which isn't surprising considering the NES was intended for just that, little kids. There isn't even a wiki for Orb 3D, so I'm guessing it must be somewhat obscure. Alright, let's pop this fucker in. Right away, the music sounds pretty intimidating. Alright, some backstory, I guess. Long story short, some wizard is an asshole and 30 chambers separate you from him. So you seem to be a pinball-like spaceship, and there's a Pong-style gameplay with paddles on both sides. Pressing A will raise or lower your ship, and when it reaches either side and you have it in between your paddles, it'll automatically raise or lower your ship. Otherwise, you lose fuel and die.
Wait a minute. Something about a wizard and shit? What the fuck is going on? Even the cartridge is like confusing for this. There's like a tiger head floating around, and is that the wizard? What's all this shit floating around everywhere? I have no idea if any of these things show up in the game. I have not made it that far yet. So the wizard just sends a bunch of fucking bubbles after you? What's the point? Well, getting points is the point.
So what's the point of points? Well, you use them as credit for Verns, right? Verns. Burn. Pressing B will take you to a space station, which is required to visit when you start to run low on fuel.
Flying into these metal buttholes is damn near impossible. Almost every time you make a round, one of them closes. Usually the one that you're trying to get into. Giggity.
So let's talk levels. They all have the same basic goal: clear the board. No changes in the background, setting, or music, only the objects destined for death. First bubbles, then bowling pins. Well, that's kind of neat. This could get interesting. Third level we have tiles? Tiles that you have to hit from the bottom. Or flip them over, apparently. Well, shit, I gotta go get fuel.
Bad touch! What the fuck is that? Is that the wizard? Jesus!
You have to dive right into his bloodshot, hungover looking eyes, and then he'll let you go to Verns. And then you go into more buttholes and get some fuel finally. I gotta say, this game is way harder than I was expecting. I finally got to level 4, which has worms, or caterpillars. Oh, definitely caterpillars. This one's taken me forever for some reason, and the constant sound of the ship changing altitude is starting to drive me up the fucking wall. Slowly but surely, I'm losing my patience, and I'm only 4 chambers in. Like an hour later, and I finally beat the fucking butterflies, and we're on level 5. Is that a Cheshire Tiger? Or oh, from the cartridge. Well, alright. The cartridge actually makes sense. Level 6 or 24? How'd I get to level 24? And am I playing Yahtzee? I'd much rather play Yahtzee.
This game actually has a few redeeming features. It's a unique hybrid of Pong and pinball, but I would say that the music was good, but there's only one track through the entire game. I'm sorry, I forgot the face gets its own track! Alright, I think this is where I'm gonna have to call it. I've been at this level for like another hour. I'm 3 hours in. I'm on level 6. Okay, it was 26 minutes, but that's not the point. It's not exactly a bad game. It's strange and monotonous, but at least it's got some redeeming factors. Jesus fucking Christ, go away! Sick it, squirrel! Fuck do I pay you for? Alright, I'm done making a fool of myself now.